Lesson 52 is on determining the equation of a line given 2 points. So let's refresh ourselves on some important information. Slope, to find slope, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Remember that comes from the points x1, y1 and x2, y2. Okay, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. M is your slope, B is your y-intercept. And when you write your answer, the y and the x will always be there. Okay, and then point slope form, you again have this y and this plane x, those will always be there. M is your slope, and x1, y1 comes from an ordered pair. Okay, you might want to jot those on the top of your paper. Graph a line that has a slope of 2 and passes through the point 5, 6. So first I'm going to graph my ordered pair over 5 and up 6. Okay, and then my slope is 2, and think about it as 2 over 1 for rise over run. So up 2 and over to the right 1 because they are both positive, up 2 and to the right 1 because they are both positive, or negative 2 over negative 1 is equivalent. So I can go down 2 to the left 1 and down 2 to the left 1. All right. Then our next one says graph a line that has a slope of 0 and passes through the point negative 1, 1. So we're going to first graph our point negative 1, up 1, and then a slope of 0. So we have horizontal lines and we have vertical lines. And in our vertical lines, this is an undefined slope, and this one has a 0 slope. Okay, so we are going to draw a horizontal line through that ordered pair. Write the equation of a line that has a slope of 6 and passes through the point 7, 9 in point slope form. Okay, so I rewrote point slope form down on the bottom for you. So this is x1 and this is y1. So I have my first y, which is in my answer, minus y1, which is 9, equals, now I put my slope in, which is 6, and then x minus my x1, which is 7. And because it says in point slope form, we're just going to leave our answer just like that. Write the equation of a line that passes through the points 2, negative 3, and 7, 4 in slope-intercept form. So first we need to find our slope. So x1, y1, x2, y2. So to find my slope, I'm going to take 4 minus negative 3 and 7 minus 2. Okay, minus negative, it's going to turn to plus positive. So we get 7 over 5 for my slope. Okay, so it does not matter which point I choose now. I'm just going to pick my first point, and there's a couple ways we can do this. My preference is to put it into point slope form and then convert it over to slope intercept form. So I'm going to write y minus negative 3 equals, now my slope, 7/5 over x minus x1, which was 2. This is going to turn to plus a positive, so y plus 3 equals, now I'm going to distribute 7/5 x, and negative 2 times 7/5, I just multiply the negatives, or the 7 and the negative 2, so I get negative 14 over 5. I need to subtract 3 to the other side. I get y equals 7 over 5x. Ooh, I need to make that 3 into something that has a common denominator. So let's come over here. Negative 14 over 5 minus, now to make 3 into something over 5, I'm going to times the top and the bottom by 5. So we have 15 over 5. And negative 14 minus negative 15, I end up with a negative 29 over 5. All right, Trevor began a computer game with 3 points. After 1 minute, he had negative 1 points. After 2 minutes, he had negative 5 points. How many points will he have after 3 minutes of playing the computer game if he loses at the same rate? So at 1 minute, he had negative 1 point. At 2 minutes, he had negative 5 points. So what's his rate? Well, for every 1 minute, he is losing another 4 points. So after 3 minutes of playing, he's going to lose another 4. So he's going to have negative 9 points.